welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Very fuzzy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm having too much fun with the fuzziness. So we're watching the Croods today.
I guess you are fuzzy.
I'm fuzzy. Fuzzy. So comfortable. And do you guys know anything about the Croods?
No idea.
Nothing at all. I've never even heard of this.
I never did neither. It's the first time.
Ever.
I will say, I'm always honest, I definitely saw this movie.
Okay.
I don't want to really talk about it too much because I want your opinion at the end, if that's cool. And it is fun, though, I will say that, because we watch a lot of traumatic things. So we like to watch animations now and again, or at least I do, and then you guys enjoy
Switch it up a little
right.
bit.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
And this has been requested. Again, we get lots of requests. It wasn't a main request, but I've been wanting to watch it with you guys for a while. So I think we'll have a lot of fun with this.
All right.
All right.
Just to name a couple people.
We'll take your word for it.
Sweet. Are you sure you want to do that?
No. Take your word for it.
Because we're watching The Boys too, and Breaking Bad, and it's just like intense and gives you anxiety. They're good, but it's like
can't sleep
we
when
need
we're
something
done.
fun and happy.
Yeah.
And but
Sleep
woo.
good.
But yeah, so just to say, you'll recognize some voices, and Nicolas Cage is in this.
Oh, okay.
We haven't seen him in any movies on the channel yet,
We know who he is.
but you know who he is. And then Emma Stone, who was on Zombieland.
Yeah.
You know, I know you liked her a lot.
Emma, yes. She was a tough cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really good.
She was really good.
So she
in that
plays a
movie.
character in this, and there's a few other ones too, but we'll go with it and see if you recognize them.
Okay,
I can't
we'll
remember
just
on top of
blurt
my
it
head,
out. We'll
but
probably
She'll
be totally
probably
wrong.
recognize them.
I didn't put it up on the menu just because I sometimes like it'll start running, or they'll show you a
sure,
trailer or
and they'll
something, or the
show
description
something
will
we shouldn't
show
see.
you something. So I like to go in pure. She's good.
I
Wow.
say, boy, oh boy, she must be strong.
Spidey girl.
She's an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, owl, whatever it is.
Owl cat.
Yeah, I think so. It's not.
No one said survival was
Rats.
Wow.
Oh no! Look at that.
He wishes she was there. Don't move it.
Pretty.
I wouldn't catch him. Be a little hot.
What is that? God.
Oh, he's definitely.
Oh, she's
God.
small.
Hey! Would you mind not? I just.
Oh my goodness!
That tickles.
Oh.
Defib.
You think? Listening shells. Activate. I'm calling it the end.
That was
How do
cute.
you know?
I've seen it. Come with me.
That's so cute. It's a sloth.
Then he turned into a boy.
Oh, she's throwing her
More
hair.
twirling in her hair.
It's the
Yeah.
reverse. Steve's got a boy. Steve's got a boy.
Oh,
There was a boy. What?
Was that Dad? Oh, good. Oh no, he's gonna be separated from them.
jeez. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow, pretty.
Right on the other side.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Hey. Oh.
Whoa.
Turtle bird.
flying
Wow.
Turtle dog now.
Yeah, right. Woo!
Just go. Just go.
Jump.
Oh.
5.
Where's the grandmother?
Ah.
Oh, there she is.
So mean.
If it was me, I'm just throwing this out there. If it was me choosing the cave,
Oh, look at the teeth. Woo-hoo.
I would go with a smaller cave.
We're counting Chunky the death cat.
Chunky the death cat.
Oh.
Oh my god, he ate it
my
just like
God.
that? Kill circle.
Oh, so that's not gonna help.
Oh, the wind's not blowing it away.
Ta-da! Cavies!
They're my family.
What?
Rah! The Sutsu baby song.
Hey, stay back.
Oh, God.
Oh no! Oh no!
God.
Heartburn!
Oh.
So I'm out of here. This chick's crazy.
Going somewhere?
You're staying with us until we find a cave.
Oh.
That'd be a part of this. Oh, stay here if you want, but let me go.
Oh, oh my god!
I'll never live long enough to get there.
Nah, we're going.
Oh, come on. Just think.
Oh, wow.
If you're not ready to challenge her, then don't look her in the
Could you
eye.
keep your big giant arms on your side of the trail?
Isn't this
Oh, look how nice.
Look how civilized he's eating. Okay, make it up.
Tell us a story.
But it won't be as good as Grug's.
We are going to shut our eyes.
I love Belt.
When we wake up, we're going to find the place that
Oh, God. Whoa. Oh, my God. Volcano. Look at the lava.
He's loose!
He's loose. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, do not step on these rocks. Jumping doesn't help.
Jumping doesn't.
Oh, he jumps and that's what hurt more.
These are the beavers.
Oh, God.
They're still there.
Where are my feet?
Where are my
Too
feet?
much thinking.
Pretty sure it's where ideas come from.
Ted, I don't have a brain.
till now.
She's a walker. Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Help. Oh, God, he's gonna need guys' help.
Poor Greg. We'll have umbrellas now.
Oh, that down cat.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, he'll learn.
Hide in the
Okay.
shell.
Not splitting up. Except for you two.
Oh, it's laying out. Well,
Never not be afraid.
I'm gonna pass out.
I'm gonna pass out.
don't keep telling.
Oh, he's like a little dog.
He's lucky. Oh, he's there. He's fetching.
Mom?
Wow.
Grug?
Come on, Douglas, roll over.
Oh,
He rolled
no,
over
he
all
lost
right.
him.
I would love that view.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't go without Grug.
Well, that makes one of us. Count me in.
Really? She's fiery.
Doug has no idea how to
Is that a snake?
Belt. New and improved.
Oh my God.
It's even self-tightening. Ow!
What?
Yeah. Try to keep up.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to really help.
Oh, great.
Oh, he
my
almost killed your
God.
daughter.
I had a ride.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Quicksand.
Tar.
Gooey
Oh
stuff.
God, not that.
Generator, activate.
Ow!
Oh, I've got it.
It worked.
I'll save you. Oh no, he's
gonna
going
get-
in the tar.
He's gonna get. No?
Oh, it got slung.
And died.
I'm scared.
Never be afraid.
Oh no, not that darn cat.
Whoa. Oh, you're really afraid of fire.
Oh, I'm scared.
Afraid of the dark.
Hold this.
Hold on.
No.
Okay. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, nice job. Should kept going.
Honey, get back on.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow, you sound just like him.
It is him. He's coming. Okay.
I love you too.
Aw.
That's true. Oh, no, God.
Turns out, I'm a cat person.
Oh my goodness. Oh God.
Snapshot.
French.
I think I blinked.
I think I blinked.
Oh God.
Still plenty harsh and hostile.
Always follow the
Wow,
light.
look at
Aw. That was so cute.
That was good. That was good.
Even the song at the end is fun.
Oh, let me hear it.
It's so cute, but what did you guys think?
Oh, I thought it was really good.
It was so
really-
different.
Yeah, it was so different, yeah.
It was so different,
Laughed a
and it
lot.
was very stylized. And of course, you get that the Croods are cavemen, that they're Neanderthals, you know?
Yes, right.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
then-
Of course, by
Yes.
the way they ate that bird.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I know.
that's
And the guy is like a modern human or
That's
Homo
right.
sapien. But
right. Oh God, it was good.
I thought the style was so fun and how exaggerated the cavemen
Yeah,
were.
that's
You
right,
know,
it was
yeah.
good, yeah. Oh, my
like
God.
almost very ape-like, and
The
they're
way they're maneuvering around.
That's right, yeah.
Their bigger
Their hands-
build.
Oh,
yes, and their
boy.
hands would like touch the ground, you
Oh,
know,
tell
and their
ya.
legs were short. But they were so aggressive towards
Oh my
each other,
God,
but
yes,
it's just
they
how
were.
it was.
Even Granny was
Yeah,
trying to
right.
eat Thug.
I know. It's like,
Whatever
what is
they
she gonna
were.
eat me? I don't know. Like, no, you're very skinny. If anything,
yeah.
should go for, and she went for Thug. But that was funny. Yeah,
Oh
it's like
my
survival of the fittest, I
gosh,
guess.
I guess
And
so.
I
And
like
the
how
baby. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That baby was
Baby
like
was.
I like how
Wild
strong they
dog,
all
yeah.
are. Yeah, and she, like, the baby was really strong,
Yeah.
and the grandmother was really
Oh,
strong
yeah.
too, and very fast. They were all very
I
skilled
really don't think
hunters.
she needed that
in a way.
cane.
no.
More like
know.
a spear of
To
anything.
catch eggs. And a
right.
spear, yeah, and everywhere it
That's
fell, it
right,
was like
that's my
stab.
God, that's all.
So, you guys enjoyed it?
Yes, we did.
I did,
I
yes.
was
It was
laughing
really
like,
great.
yeah, it was good.
It felt like, of course,
Okay.
like, it's too obvious to compare it to the Flintstones. Like, it was very different in that
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
But thinking
Yeah.
prehistoric cavemen, and although they're mixed up with dinosaurs.
They did like their eggs, though. Remember those big eggs?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely
Right,
do.
yeah.
Like, I remember a little bit growing up, but...
Well,
Yeah.
Mom just made them eggs and
Yeah.
cracked
What did you think about the animals?
Oh my God, they were funny.
Oh, I loved them. The turtle
Yeah.
parrots and the...
It was kind of
Skunk.
like Avatar, how they mix all the
Dog.
animals together.
Yeah, I know,
Whatever
jeez.
that thing was, the Douglas
The
was.
crocodile
Oh, I know. He
dog.
was, yeah, I like that. He's like a skunk dog or something.
whatever,
a crocodile
yeah.
skunk dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought he was cool. My favorite was the owl cat thing from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's so
yeah. That's why I was surprised at the end when the kids, you
The
know.
red one.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
the red one. I was like, oh.
Wow.
I thought that was so
good,
creative
yeah.
to do that because you're thinking like, okay, well, it's prehistoric, and yes, with science, of course, that we know a lot about prehistoric animals,
Yeah.
but we didn't live back then, so they could be any kind of colors, and maybe there's a lot that weren't discovered, although I'm sure that's not the point, but
Yeah.
the idea that you can be as creative as you want because who knows?
That's
and I think
right,
that's
yeah.
fun.
Exactly.
That's
But
true.
how bizarre, like the weirdest
Oh my God.
ones, like the weirdest creatures for me were the ones in the water going towards the mountain. and you saw those elephant ones with the super long necks and the turtle shells or
Yes.
something. Like that was
That was
so
cool.
weird.
That was
That was
really
really
cool.
cool.
That was really cool.
It almost looks like at the front of a boat, you know, at the bow.
Yeah, it was just so odd. What about you, Mommy? Do you have a favorite animal?
No, but I remember seeing those little creatures hanging from, I don't know.
Oh, I
yeah,
totally
the
know
like
what
Turn
you're
around
talking
and
lantern.
had those sharp teeth.
Nasty
and
teeth. They look like lemurs or
the
something,
heck?
like those really cute, not lemurs, but something else from Madagascar that are like really tiny and they have like the huge eyes and they're so freaking cute. It kind of reminded
Sharp
me of
little
that
teeth.
and gourds.
Yeah,
Like
they
they
just
just
look like gourds,
yeah,
too.
with evil teeth.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, just kidding. I'm actually just really cute. But
My God,
very
they were
fun.
scary.
I love the rich colors. Like it felt so dreary in the beginning and dry and dirty
Yeah, and all
and
of a sudden.
oh god, I'm like that's exactly what Eve
Yeah.
said. Like what's the point of all this?
Yeah,
Right, you
that's
can't
right.
just exist, and that was her point. And it's
Right.
good that she, you know, changed her
That's
dad's
right.
mind, and eventually he listened to Guy, and
That's right.
and Guy's been through a lot,
A lot,
and he
yeah.
realized that as well. Guy's been through it all. He lost his family,
Yeah, yes. Yeah, and he was alone for a long time
Yeah,
after
he's
that.
and
Right.
his father said to follow the light,
That's right.
live for tomorrow, go to tomorrow. You can make it to
See,
tomorrow.
the lessons in this are very simple, but it's so well told, and it's fun, and it's straightforward, but I thought the story just, I don't know, it was just light, and I enjoyed,
Yeah.
like, the family.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was
that
so
was good.
humorous.
It was kind of like an
Yeah,
old
yeah.
TV show or something, you know?
Yeah. It was funny when Guy wanted to kill them all at the beginning. She's like, "No, they're my family."
I know, that he was scared of them after that. He goes, I have to take their lives.
That's right.
So, but
She
I
was
like,
so intrigued by fire.
Oh my God.
oh, I know.
It's fire.
And then Guy's like,
Yeah.
he makes it, and he's modern, so he uses his
Yeah.
brain, and that's how he survived, because he's so lanky compared to them. You can see they always
Oh,
survive
yeah.
with strength. Again, I love how different they are in style, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's so, like, lanky compared to them, and I love Belt. I thought Belt was so
Oh,
adorable.
he
Yeah,
was.
cute.
He was very smart, too.
Oh yeah, he was very.
He was a good friend for Guy. And as they know, we talked about it during the movie, that Guy was played by Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I
played
yeah,
Dead-
you can hear
Deadpool.
you
That's right,
remember
yeah.
the voice. You just you can't place it until.
Sometimes you're
something
usually
like
good with
that.
catching on
Sometimes I
really
can.
right away. But I actually forgot in the beginning when we were talking. I forgot that he played Guy, and then he started talking. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, right, yeah.
But that was pretty
That
cool.
was good.
And I like the way when the character was doing some character, you know, the faces, you could kind of see Ryan in there, you know.
They do that a lot in the animation. Yes, that's a good point
That's
too.
right.
I'm glad you noticed that, because a lot of times with anything, they record the voices first, and of course there's a script, and the voice actors act it out, and they get recorded, and they use that as reference, and they animate the characters on top of that. So, I mean, not on top of their performance usually,
Right.
but they have it as reference to use during expressions and everything, and they use details from the actors. Not always,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
That makes
It's-
sense, because even Nicolas Cage's character, he had the eyebrows
The
that
eyebrows, yeah.
you can tell that he was, you know, it almost looked like him, you know.
Yeah.
It reminded you
Like
of
that.
him.
And again, it was very stylized, and yes, they really did a good job with that, where you can totally tell certain
Yeah.
features they had really resembled their actual voice actors. So that was actually pretty cool. And again, so I'm really happy we watched this. I
It
always
was
say that
really
with a lot
good.
of things,
Yeah.
but this was like such a happy movie, and I
was-
watched
it
it
was
with my
nice,
husband
fun
and
surprise.
It was very.
Totally, I had
Very
no
fun.
idea this would even exist.
Never
I'm
heard of it
sorry,
before
but
they
I
have
had
it.
no idea.
That was really good.
When I work out at home, when I have time, like I tend to put on a movie or something in the background just to, you know, kind of, I focus, but I like to have something in the background. And I just turned that on one day, and I'm like, oh my God, I really like this story. It's like very heartwarming. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's innocent. I mean, besides all the beating up, and you know,
Beating,
but it was still
eating.
funny. The way they did it was very
Yes.
humorous.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, I just like the
my
whole
God,
idea
that
with
was
like
good.
Guy with these cave people, and then they learn from each other, and I just thought that was fun.
really
So
I
that was
think
a long time
everyone
ago.
just wanted to get out of the cave, and they really
Oh,
started
yeah.
to, you know, Guy didn't steer him wrong,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and, you know, even though Dad didn't really like it at the beginning, it was the best way to go.
Oh, that's it.
I love how they bonded at the
All
end. And Greg is like, big words anger me. Just keep
Throwing rocks
talking.
Right.
It's just so great.
Before they go in the
God.
tar pit.
Yeah.
And I love how quickly the cat, the chubby or chunky, the death cat,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
totally like warmed up to
That's
Greg because
my
he was
God,
scared
that's
of
right.
everything
And it's
collapsing.
like blowing
He was a smart cat.
Yeah.
He was like Belt. Belt's really smart with people.
That's right.
And so is the death cat. Now, not the death cat. Now, oh, that's cute. This little elephant thing at the end. The elephant mice
Oh my
trumpeting.
God, look at them. Those are cute.
Yeah, I love the ideas in this. It's
My
very
gosh,
fun.
that's-
And even, again, the colors of the actual creatures are so
Yeah,
bizarre,
they're
too.
very
And they're
wild.
fun
Oh,
now.
they
They're
were-
rich.
Yeah.
I love
very
that.
Very, very brilliant.
Very
colors.
colorful, yeah.
When I used to paint, the backgrounds in this are exactly how I love to paint. Like, I used to do those rich backgrounds where it's like brilliant greens and blues, and it would always fade into like a blue-gray kind of look in the background, and I just love doing that. But yeah, so favorite character?
Eep.
You like Eep?
Yeah, I like Eep.
Emma Stone,
They
yes,
are
Eep
good.
was fun.
Yeah, Eep.
I liked Guy, and I liked
Guy.
Grug.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a soft spot for Grug. I love the grandma too. She was
Oh,
hilarious.
God,
Her and
oh,
Grug
yeah, she
together
was.
banter
That's
like
right,
that
she
was funny.
really good.
And she was so strong for her age because
Oh
she
my
knows how to
goodness,
survive
yeah.
too. It was very different back then.
That's right.
I love Eep, Guy, Eep, and then Grug. But yeah, so that was a fun movie. I'm really happy we watched this. And I can't wait to watch more.
Yeah.
It was a very nice surprise.
Yes, very nice.
I love prehistoric animations.
Oh my
I always
gosh,
think
yes.
that's fun. And I was expecting to see dinosaurs in
I was
this.
expecting to
but-
see like
Yeah.
mammoths or something.
Yeah, I thought
Well, we did. We saw
dinosaur-
Mammoth in the beginning, or a
Well,
mastodon
yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
true.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
true.
It was a mix. Like,
I thought
everything's a
there was
hybrid
more.
in this.
Yeah.
But, like, I was expecting to see, like, a T-Rex or...
That's what I thought too. Maybe a T-Rex or something, or some kind of dinosaur.
Yeah, but I'm glad they kind of
Yeah.
kept it their own story, like their
like
own
that,
style
yeah.
and everything, instead of, like, introducing that. But, yeah, I love the creatures. They're very bizarre. And even when they were walking through that terrain, it looked like coral reef. And it looked
Oh,
like
right,
under the
yes,
ocean kind of
it
stuff. So I was
did.
like, oh, and even the whales with legs. Like, I was like, oh, like,
Yeah,
kind of like a
that's
twist
and
on...
on the land.
Yes.
Maybe all this land that they were traveling over was way under the ocean,
It
so we
could have
haven't
been
discovered
at some
that
point,
stuff.
yes.
Sure, definitely.
Just, you know,
Right,
weird
somehow
assumption
they're
or
just,
thought I had. Yeah, so I thought that'd be kind of neat
surviving.
too. But who knows?
And those
right.
crazy birds that
Oh
come
my
out.
God.
Oh, the
Even
little
the
evil
spoilers.
red ones?
Yeah.
They try to make you
boy.
feel bad with it when that has a burnt butt and it's like whimpering and
Yeah,
slaps
right.
it.
That's right.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
I know you gotta eat too.
Even
but-
the predators were hiding when they
Oh.
all of a sudden it got dark, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, maybe this is a different kind of world where it gets scarier during the light. You know what I mean? Like all
yeah.
the predators were out during the daytime, and then all of a sudden the dark came and they got scared.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, it was just
Right.
birds. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I love the
Predator
mystery because
birds.
it's such an odd world. Like, you kind of feel what the Croods are feeling because everything new is scary. You'll die.
Right,
Kill
it's
circle,
bad.
you know? So with us
Right.
too, we were
Yeah.
experiencing this whole new world. So
Exactly.
we don't know
Hide
if
in
it's
the
dangerous or
cave.
not. Yeah, so that was kind of fun too for us to relate to that.
That's right.
And everything that they went through with the fire. Oh, it's biting me. It's biting me. Ah,
Oh,
like
God.
run into the tall, dry grass. Ah.
Oh my, that was a riot. That whole scene was so funny.
Like, all that stuff was obvious. It's like, oh my god, like more, but it was so funny on how they did that, you know? And the Croods learned a valuable, wonderful lesson at the end to follow the light. Never not be
right.
afraid was don't be
right.
afraid, you know? You gotta live life, you gotta enjoy life if you can. You wanna survive, but you can't, like, just not die.
That's right.
'Cause
That can't be just your whole soul.
it's just stressful and you
survival.
won't live long that way either. Your heart can't take it if you do survive, you know? But yeah, so I love that scene at the end when they're running towards the light on the beach. Just
That was
beautiful,
awesome.
perfect.
Yeah.
And those huge
Oh my
carnivore creatures,
Oh,
like
yeah.
those scary, powerful creatures that were so cool.
Unfortunately, they brought those birds over, but who knows what else is over on that side.
That's
either.
right.
Yeah, and they're like exposed on the beach, but they have tall trees, so hopefully if
Yeah.
they stay in the trees or something, they'll
Yeah.
be fine. Or maybe they'll find something else. Maybe they'll like fish or something, and they can leave them
That's
alone.
right.
But I love how the grandma at the end, I don't know if you noticed, but she's like laying back, like it's almost modern age.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she's laying
just
back, she's
chilling.
getting a pedicure and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
God, yeah.
That dog lizard
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
that like albino one or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then when all the animals came out and they all ride their own animal,
Yeah.
she had kind of like a sleigh thing. It was kind of funny.
Oh,
Yeah, so I like
Let
the
the
modern
baby
twist.
out.
And the Snapchats, yeah, let the baby out.
that's right.
The vicious, yeah, caveman way.
Yeah.
But it was cool at the end with the snapshot.
Oh, that was
God,
great.
that was
Oh, we
I
gotta do it
blinked.
again. I blinked.
I probably lose teeth every time they do it.
Oh my
So
God.
very good movie, and I'm happy you guys watched with us if you haven't seen it before, but I know a lot of people haven't heard of this movie, and again, I only really watch things on the channel, and you guys never see anything besides what's on the channel,
We live in
so
a cave.
when I ask about the Croods, we were like, what's that? I'm like the one movie that I really
That's
do
very
enjoy,
good.
that I actually watched fully. So very good. So I think we'll end it
Very
there. Thumbs up.
It's
Yay! So follow the light.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Dun dun dun.
Hug, because it rhymes with grug.
Oh,